more coaching again. And so let's get to it. Hey Pete, is that you?
Well,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I can.
Cool.
Do that. Taking priority, so let's turn this off. There we go. So what do you got for us today?
I got a video of. I think I got first place. I'm not sure. Just
Honestly,
playing
first,
repair.
like your positioning isn't really the more important part. The important part is that we're learning and we're looking at just how to improve in general.
Yeah. So I played Star Guardians
Okay.
like I always do, and yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting on you to share the screen, show me what we're doing. So we've already gone through the basics, talked about economics, items, units. So for this video, we're probably just gonna skip that, and we're just gonna go straight into the video. I don't know if you had a chance to check out the video resources. I think I tried to send you.
Oh.
I don't know if you were able to check out the video resources that I tried to send you.
I did look at it a bit, but not really. I didn't have a lot of time.
Okay, as long as I know that you got them, that's really what I want to make sure of. You can check them out
Yeah.
at your own pace. Really, no rush. So, have you noticed
Okay.
any difference between the last time we talked and your play?
Yes. Yeah, I've gotten a lot better in my opinion.
Okay, that's good to hear. So for this time
And
around,
my
I think what I
oh,
would like to do is you show me this like the board, and then tell me what you did, what you would have done different, and then I'll give you my intake. That sound good?
yeah, sounds perfect.
Cool, cool.
Let me, uh,
Awesome.
uh, it's I the first part is like this.
Ah, that's fine.
It, it I realized it. Yeah, I realized it here.
Okay.
So I alt tabbed and realized that that's
So this is stage 1, 2. Okay.
so I
Picked up the
I
yeah,
got
we got a
the
bow.
TFT. Put it here from the carousel. Then I had a pop here in the shop.
We picked up both poppies.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we did last time, then I guess like if you didn't move anything else, you can just pause it, and then we can talk about it.
Okay.
I feel like again, this is more of a straightforward turn. So this is what you did this turn. Would you have done anything different?
No, I don't think I don't think so. No. Um, the
Oh,
pop was a
why
good
do you have
play.
the Twisted Fate that has a tier?
Just the item holder, I guess.
An item holder? Okay.
Yeah,
Generally,
because
uh,
I did a thing. Gave me what Vanguard comp or something else, so I just kept it Poppy and Twisted Fate.
okay. Generally, I
Yeah.
like to just sell the units that I get in the first carousel. That's just habit for me. Um,
Okay.
I would have flexed it, and I would have been open to going cybernetics that game, unless I was trying to hard force, which you were. So I feel like, objectively speaking, here picking up the Fiora might have been better because you have two poppies. If you get a Leona next turn, then you can have a fairly strong front line into the
Vanguard.
early game. Not necessarily
Yeah.
the right play or the necessary play. It's just an option. Uh, and it was either doing this or doing that are the two things because I don't think the Cossacks is necessarily a pickup unless you're doing the Void Shark, which I know you're not doing. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that's this turn. You can just hit play or skip this part because I think it's pretty straightforward.
Alright.
Ooh. Okay.
It's really I like thought about it, but I didn't
So you got
because
all of these blitzcranks. The game was telling you, hey, you should really play brawlers.
yeah, it just give let's at level 2 star right at the front at the start, but I didn't pick them up for obvious reasons. I don't run Blitzcrank.
Okay.
I could have sold TFT or Poppy and then rolled the 3 Blitzcranks, but I don't think it would be useful for me. Right? Feel me?
I'm actually running a version of Sorks that uses a couple of the Star Guardians with Voids, and it also uses a
Yeah.
Blitzcrank.
Got a mod here. I swapped them with the second Poppy. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, I got the Poppy level 2 and I swapped this, bought a Zoe. What I could have done is sell the Twisted Faith.
Hmm.
I position it positioned like this so I go on a loose streak.
Okay.
Oh, I did actually. Lol.
Okay.
So I did sell
Pause
the
it.
Twisted Fate. Okay.
So originally you told me that you were keeping him for item holding, right?
What?
You told me originally that you were keeping it because you wanted the item hold.
Yes, originally.
But then why did you tell him now then?
To put in the Zoe, I don't know.
Okay, you were thinking about putting in the Zoe. That was your priority. Okay, because you have a Twisted Fate in your hand, so you were one off two starring him. And I understand that you like go at like doing loot sprees. I really would encourage you to like experiment a couple times with doing win sprees if you're strong. I'm not saying do win sprees always, and I'm not saying do loot sprees always. Do what is best based on your situation. Here you have a level 2 Poppy, you have the Mordekaiser, you had two Twisted Fates. So even if you wanted to force the comp, I think you were in a very strong position to win spree instead of losing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you did that. I'm assuming you didn't pick up the Twisted Fate, so then you did this fight. I'm assuming you lost.
Yeah, I did. I think I did. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I remember, but I'm not gonna jump
Honestly,
into
actually, pause it one
conclusions.
more time.
Okay.
So another
I
double.
was
Yeah.
gonna put the rod on the Mordekaiser.
Okay. So if you want a lose streak, don't use items, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because items give you strength. So you use the items optimally if you're trying to win spree. And there was a way you can make gold here and lose streak, right? Or not?
Can you repeat that?
So there was a way where you could have made 10 gold in this round and lost on purpose.
Um.
Do you see it?
Huh? Sell the Poppy, I guess.
No.
That's
Well, we have level
what?
2 Poppy, right? We're doing Star Guardians. So we want to keep the Poppy.
Yeah, but 10 gold and lose how?
Then we sell the
Because
Mordekaiser
Mordekaiser
and the
is 2 gold.
Zoe because Zoe's an
Uh,
uncontested unit. She's not crucial to the comp. You need the Poppy for the front line eventually, especially for the Krugs. And you don't care about Mordekaiser, and together Poppy and Mordekaiser are 3 gold.
Okay.
Okay, so that again, hindsight's 2020. But if you want it, like if that was your game plan, I feel that was the most optimal way of doing it. Okay, you can hit play. Person looking pretty weak as well. I'm surprised if you lose this, honestly. But you're not gonna lose that.
Yeah, I'm not. And yeah,
So
I think this was the one where I win loss win loss. Or I went for win. I played a lot of games after this,
no, that's
so I
fine, dude.
can't remember what I actually did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I repositioned, so I go for win streak now at this point.
Okay.
didn't go for level 4. Could have. And maybe put a Shen or in
So pause it.
something.
I personally, I only really see two plays. You have a power play, or you can risk it with what you have on the board. What would you say like the power play is based on your hand and your board?
Uh,
So this is the
what
thing, right? Because you're
would be?
forcing Star Guardians every game, that means you don't get to really understand the mechanics of the other comps or like how to flex between them when you need to. So an alternative, right? If we want a win streak, because this is the position that we find ourselves in, Rakan is a very
Mm-hmm.
Rakan is a very strong unit, and so Garvin not so much, but Rakan definitely. Mordekaiser isn't going to do much for us because he barely died fighting a bunch of one costs. Now Rakan and Garvin synergize well together because they're both protectors. And if you have two protectors, when they ult, they get a 20% shield. So the other power play that you could have done here was to level up, sell Mordekaiser, put in Garvin,
And
put in Rakan,
Rakan.
but the more important thing here is you have a tier, and Rakan loves to have a tier. So then you could have Rakan be your item holder until you have like your Star Guardians online. And so you're not gonna know that unless you've played Protectors and you know what items Rakan benefits from.
That is true. Yeah, and I wanted also you to guide me through some other comms.
Yeah, and we can do that. That sounds awesome.
You
You
know,
can also do that with one of your buddies. Like I can coach them, and you can just like be here on the stream. You got or on the Discord, and then you can like I can have both of you guys at the same time. Because maybe somebody
yeah.
else is more familiar with another comp, and they will bring stuff up that you might not necessarily have thought of, and because they're your friends, I think that's a good way of like getting you guys working together.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, you can press play here. Okay, so the Cossacks is trolling. The Graves is really strong, and he's
Yeah,
only good because
Graves
he's
is
got
really strong.
pirates. Okay, this looks winnable.
Look at that shield on the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, the rod definitely helps. But yeah, I think you win this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you honestly you got pretty lucky. You didn't have to push for strength, and you still won.
yeah. So
Man, look at all those
guess
blitzes, man. The game loves you.
yeah.
So did you do anything else different?
Uh,
Okay, you moved that there. You moved that there. So why? Actually, so pause it.
Probably not to move the poppy. The poppy says up front
I want to.
in that place.
That wasn't really
But
my question.
no,
That what I was thinking. Actually, I wanted to ask you, why did you move the Mordekaiser? Like, what was going through your mind?
I don't actually know. I see it as a bad play right now, but that that I really don't know what I was thinking there.
That's fine. That's fine. So, is there any way you could have made money this round?
Mm, Money this round.
Mm-hmm.
Sell mod,
Yeah. So everybody's
but
gonna level up to 4, right? Because that's the interval where everybody leveled. You have a level one, a level 2 Poppy, a level 1 Ari, Zoe, and Mordekaiser. Would you consider yourself to be strong or weak?
this looks pretty weak.
Okay, so if this looks weak, then we're just going to go off and assume that we're probably gonna lose this next round, right?
Yeah,
So if we're gonna lose anyways, we might as well sell the Mordekaiser in order to optimize our loss and be able to get some money out of it.
yeah, but I didn't intend on losing.
No, no,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I wanted to win.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're on
yeah,
a win streak, right? So we want to win, but we're not. We don't. If we play emotionally, we're not gonna play optimally. So I
Uh-huh.
understand that feeling of wanting to win, but realistically and objectively, everybody else just hit level 4, as did you. You don't have enough level 2s on the board, and because you're playing in low elo, most people already like rolled for units, so you're most likely not going to win this regardless of what you do.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, so I have no doubt that the person that's going to come in is going to wipe you really bad, honestly. Like, it's possible that you win, but you're looking very weak, and especially like you need to like again like we're playing to optimize the turn that we have. And I
Mm-hmm.
see this, and the first thing that I'm working on this as well myself. Like I think you can tell in most of my streams. Like I'm sometimes selling units just in order to make econ, because making that money is really what's gonna help you stabilize later on. So I'm not saying this is
Yeah.
something bad. I'm just saying this is something to look on in the future. And whenever you're close to hitting that break point to make that one gold, whether or not it's worth it based on the situation that you're in, to sell a
It,
unit or two from the board.
if I have units in here, which I like, maybe not use if I need, if I'm 49, then I'll sell the Zoe that's here.
Okay, but let's say you had a
Oh,
Syndra. Would you sell the Syndra?
I actually would not sell the Syndra.
Okay.
That's unless I already have a level 2 Syndra on the board, then yes, I would sell the Syndra.
So I understand that you play to have her your hyper carry. The thing is, Cinder's gonna be too weak this early in the game to be worth it. If you don't have her
Syndra is
on the
so
board,
hard to find.
if you don't have her on the board, the play would be to sell her because you
Yeah,
want
but
to make money. I think one of the first things I mentioned when we first started doing these coaching was this game is about money more than anything else. It's just
yes,
disguised by having all the pretty colors and all the skins and all the champions and all the other mechanics. But at the end of the day, the game really is about money.
true.
Alrighty, you get hit play here. Let's see what you're facing. Ugh, this,
That's
this
it
looks
with
winnable
pretty.
actually. Wait, never mind. That's a level 2/6. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're just gonna
that's a
pop
go.
again and again.
But my mod got a shield just before he
Okay,
died, and as
and
far
then
as
you
I
win
know,
here.
I won here.
Okay, so you won here. Okay.
And I think here I pushed level 5. Uh, not sure. I think I wanted the Karma or the Nico.
You wanted the what?
Either Karma or Nico.
Oh, okay.
I wanted the Negatrons. So, I
So can you pause it real quick?
yeah,
So why are you prioritizing the Nika?
because I need Nico for thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and she's 3 gold instead of the Rakano. It's still gold.
Okay, so you want the Negatron and not just the unit. So what you're I'm trying to figure out like if I'm understanding you clearly. So
Yeah.
you're looking at Nico not
So
because she's
I
Nico, but she's a 3 gold unit that has a Negatron, so which is an item that you're trying to get.
I
Is that
am
correct?
looking at Nico because she is Nico and the unit of because of Negatrons. I would sell her once I get Syndra if I need it. Huh?
Okay. The thing is, you already have 3-star Guardians. You don't really need another one right now, right?
Uh, yeah,
And so
that
that means you're
you're right.
prioritizing the Chalice of favor.
Yes, because nothing really else is here to take. If there would be a tier, I would have gone for the tier.
Okay. Um, is there any item that you can make with a giant spell that might be worth it, or armor?
Mm, GA, but
Okay.
GA will
Again,
pop on
I'm not necessarily.
Velcron.
I'm not necessarily saying one is right or wrong. I'm just trying to get you to go through the thought process and make sure that you had multiple options, right? And you went for this option. I just want to make sure if that was the most effective option towards your game plan. Honestly, this to me is just a bad carousel. You got dealt a bad hand. I hate these myself, and you just got to
Yeah,
deal with what you got, right? I think
I also like thought this a shitty ass castle.
okay. Again, I understand, and we try to keep the cartoon to a minimum. Um, so again, I play the game differently. So I personally would have gone for the Sona because I'm trying to do Morello because I feel like I can get a faster power spike, especially because I'm ahead. So I'm winning. So I want to give Morello and tier to Ari to just win spree the entire early game now. Does that make sense?
Yes, you
Perfect.
are right. You are correct.
And
Ari with the Morelos
so
can.
the most important thing for me is not being right. The most important thing for me is that you agree with my train of thought because it makes sense to you.
It does make sense to me, but
Okay. Okay.
I
That sounds good.
I prefer Sindra as a carry. You prefer Ari as a carry.
Okay.
I just I like two opinions. I would go for Sindra. Even if I have the chance for Morelos like I do here,
Okay.
I wouldn't go for that. I would go for Sindra carry still. But
That sounds good. All right.
if I have leftover items for Morelos, I'll put it
On Ari.
Ari. Yes.
Because I agree. I still think the play is to go for Nico because she's like the most gold. In early game, generally pick items, units on carousel based on money. I just want to hit that
It's
50 power
the
spike. Are you emoting now?
uh yeah, push level 5 and put Nico in.
Okay.
I'm just
So can you
I
pause it?
should have so Poppy should have gone where the Mordekaiser is. I know that now. I didn't know what I was thinking
So
because
do you consider this play to be
Poppy is usually on that place, so I was just thinking that.
so do you
Uh,
consider this play to be an extremely aggressive one or not?
what can you repeat that?
Do you
Consider this
consider
what?
this play to be an extremely aggressive one?
Not extremely, but aggressive.
So if you don't win this round, all of that money that you were doing while econing might be gone,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So it's an extremely aggressive, like an aggressive play because if you did not level up the way that you did, you could have taken a loss and minimized. You would have minimized your losses because you kept the money, but now you went all in. And if you take a loss, a lot of people are going to be able to pass you over if they econ like half decently. And the thing is, you didn't need power spike because you already have three-star guardians. So four-star guardians isn't going to do anything.
But Nico's gonna do something.
She's a
I
one cost. She's a one cost and she's not your carry. Like it's a weak power spike. It's a high risk, low reward situation. Well, high risk, high reward. Honestly. Okay, I think the
yeah
proper way of saying it's like it's high risk, low likelihood, high reward. So what
yeah
ideally we want low risk, high likelihood, and high reward, right? That's like the ideal world we would live in.
yeah.
Okay, so you can press play. At this point, I'm honestly very concerned.
Would you do anything different here if you wanna go aggressive? You maybe put in the Malphite instead of the Nico or something.
Oh no, I would probably put it if I want aggressiveness, I would put the Nico on top of the Malphite. I would move the Poppy to the right as you were mentioning, and then I would probably move the Starguard. Like I would move Ari more to the back. She's too close, and I would want her like more in the back. I would give. The thing is, you picked up Zoe. I mean Nico, so now I can't use my bow on her because then I would get like a bad item. I want to use my items, but I don't feel like I can right now. So I would probably give the tier to Zoe because I can sell Zoe later on, and I want her to press R as fast as possible. You can make the chalice,
Mm-hmm.
but because you want to use that tier to make a Seraph's first, that takes priority. And because of that, I still want to
Yeah.
utilize my item because I'm on a win spree. So I would move Ari one back. I would switch Poppy with Mordekaiser, and I would give the tier to. Actually, no, I would give the tier to Ari because I'll probably hit more Aris later on, and I want to win this. So she's a
Yeah.
level 2, so she's gonna be stronger.
Okay. Good to know different opinions
Okay.
on what hit play. I was looking for Blitzcrank.
Yeah, there's usually one or two.
I was just looking the top four just to
Problem with this point is like it's such a giant coin flip. Looks kind of winnable.
that GS man.
So if you win, would you sell Poppy? I mean Zoe?
Yes. I think I didn't win though. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, I did. I think I did sell the Zoe. Not sure
Okay.
though.
So in retrospect, if you don't sell Zoe here, you consider that a misplay?
Yes, I consider that misplay if I didn't.
Okay.
I was amazed at the shield, but I didn't think of selling Zoe. I should have.
That's fine, man.
That early Wukong, that really,
Got you excited?
uh, yeah, and I think I swapped them. I think I swapped them Mordecai for the Wukong. Not sure though. I'm just looking again for Blitzcrank. I don't think a Blitzcrank was in this game.
That's good.
I still kept Mordekaiser in.
In retrospect, would you have changed them?
Yes.
Okay.
Mordekaiser is good for the giant shield, but yeah.
You're
So
pretty good.
I I I took a high risk and I got a high reward.
Yes, you did.
Uh,
But you looked at the different ways you could have optimized the play. So I think that's again, we're always just trying to get better at the game. I think you saw me make a bunch of mistakes today, and I know I did. Okay, so I like the positioning here. So you're leaving the Nico so she can 1v1 the Krog, and then your stronger unit you have it on the left. Why did you move
yeah.
Mordekaiser to the one under, like one lower?
I don't know.
Okay,
I I I I I kind of at that point I wanted why did I move that?
but I like this because
Uh,
like you didn't feel like you needed to level. You positioned better instead of like trying to get strength.
I mean I am already 5. If I would have been 4, I would have gone to 5. That's for sure.
Okay, so again, I want to work on that because I don't feel like you need to go five.
I don't need to go 5, but I yeah that I think I kept the karma, sold the Yi. No.
Can you pause it?
Yes,
Would you have done
sir.
anything different by the end of that Krug round? Actually, would you have done anything different like before starting it?
For what?
Before starting that round, would you have done anything different?
Before,
Yes.
of course, the Mordekaiser positioning, but nothing more there. And before the end, I again should have sold the Zoe for
So at this
or
point,
no, wait, what?
yeah,
No,
tell me.
fuck. Uh, no, I'm just thinking. I'm on 49 gold. Uh,
So you're 49 gold in this
yeah, I'm
in week
49
one,
gold now.
right?
Yeah.
Asking in the previous round before it ended, you have time to sell units, right? Is there
Yes.
anything you would have done different in that round? You can like bring the like go rewind the video, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Like if you want to
I
visually be
I
able to see it.
could I could have sold the karma. Yes.
Okay. There's also that. There's also another alternative that would have given you full money and you didn't have to sell karma. So my question is, why did you have Wukong on your bench and not on the board?
I thought Mordekaiser is better than Wukong.
Wait.
I I I thought. I know he
Okay.
isn't.
Okay.
I
So
should have played
if you would
Wukong.
have sold if you had Wukong on the board and Mordekaiser on the bench, you could have
I
sold
would have sold
Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser. Yes.
You could have sold Mordekaiser and the other unit that you got and the Master Yi, and you didn't need to sell the Karma. In this situation, you should have still sold the Karma, right? Like there were multiple layers of this where you could have prevented the bleed and you kept letting it bleed. Like you could have sold the Mordekaiser, then you could have sold the Karma. And in this situation, I'm hoping that you win because you don't have to sell the Zoe. But if you do lose, then you gotta sell the Zoe because you want to keep the Karma and you want to keep the Wukong, right?
Yes.
Okay. pause it?
Again, looking
So
for
you
Blitzcrank.
put the Zoe and the Ari in the exact same places. Is that where you usually put your carries?
No, I usually put my carry here where the Zoe is,
Okay.
and the Zoe here. I should swap these two, but
Okay.
this worked out well, and I just kept it here.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna ask, like, we talked about this, but then you put them in the exact same position, so I just wanted
But
interesting. Not
okay,
really like
okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to curious.
If
That's all.
there if there's a Blitzcrank on this side, it will pull my carry if there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And Blitzcrank on this side will pull the Zoe, and Blitzcrank will on that side will also pull the Zoe. As far as I know.
I feel like you just have like a little PTSD when it comes to Blitzcrank.
Yes, I do. I really don't like Blitzcrank.
Yeah, it's something to be aware of, but not something to be oversensitive because then you might be mispositioning just because you're afraid of something that's not necessarily maybe in the game or necessarily like if there's only one player in this lobby and you're only positioning for him, you're probably doing an inefficient play. You could low roll and fight him and then be like, oh, I made the right play, but that isn't necessarily always the best option. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I get that. It's not the best option, but uh, fuck Blitzcrank, man.
I get that, man. You're working with the like the emotional aspect of the game and like being punished multiple times. So here you put the
Yeah.
Mordekaiser again on the right, and you've done it multiple times. I'm assuming you realize now when you're watching the replay, and you didn't really think about it when
Yeah.
you were going. Okay.
I, like I said, it worked out well. They just put it in the same place.
Okay.
Okay. Hit play or something else you want to talk about?
Do you ever put Death Cap on Syndra?
What?
Do you ever put Death Cap like Rabadon's Death Cap on Syndra?
Yes, if I don't get an extra tier, a third tier, then I put Rabadons on Syndra.
So I'm assuming you don't use.
Or on Ari, because Rabadons on Ari is really good.
I'm assuming you don't use any of your items in this match, right? In the next round.
No, because
So would you do anything with your items differently in this round? Do you have the chance?
uh, no, not really.
So
Again, Wukong instead of the mod, but I at that point I thought mod is better.
so let's say just you
Uh,
leave the Mordekaiser. Another alternative play that you can do is that you can give him the second rod to have death cap, and then give him the tier so he can ult faster, have a bigger shield.
yeah, that would have been a good play.
Because at
You
this
are
point,
right.
then Mordekaiser becomes your item holder for Syndra instead of Twisted Fate.
Yeah, and at this point I don't know if I will get another rod, so because I need a rod and
For what?
what's that item? Damn it, I don't know. I think it's rod and crit glove,
So
right?
that's the Jules Gauntlet.
Yeah,
Um,
jewel gauntlet.
I think I tried to talk to this about like last time we talked. That gives you a higher percentage chance to do critical damage with your abilities, right?
Yes, and
Because
that's really good on Syndra because
because of what?
she her ability is quite strong, and then if that can crit, it's even better.
Do you know what Death Cap does?
Mm,
It's fine if you
I'm
don't.
not sure. Is death cap for 100% range? I'm not sure.
No, that's RFC. That's Rapid Fire Cannon. That's two bows.
Oh yeah, okay, that's rapid. Uh, I guess AP gives ability power.
I believe it's 50 to 80%. I can't remember the number. Uh, Increase in all of the damage from AP. So they both increase the damage that's AP.
Okay.
So in this situation, you're better off making the death cap because you just want a damage item on Syndra. You don't really care whether it's quick like Jewel Gauntlet or death cap. They're both gonna be strong on her. And if you're winning, and you are, we want to keep on winning.
Yes, sir. You're all right.
So I feel like here problem was that you don't know, or you didn't know what Rabadon's death cap is or did, and so you didn't go that route because you weren't considering that. But I would want you to consider going death cap on Syndra instead of Jewel Gauntlet, so you can test out the different damage output that she can do.
Okay, that that's good.
All right,
I'm gonna keep that in mind. If I can get 2 rods next game, I will go Rabadons on Sintra.
sounds good.
That's
I think you'll like it, honestly. So you can hit play.
uh, yeah. I think I all did.
I had
Uh,
lowered all the way down. What the?
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why didn't pick up his orbs? And again against this
This is not
the
winnable.
level 2 dude.
He's got so many level twos. Wait, actually,
Yeah,
no, man.
he has 2
Wait,
level 2.
is it actually winnable?
Yeah, it is winnable, I think, but I don't think I won. I maybe did. Ari carried this, I think. Yeah, Ari carried this. Ziggs is hitting the
You're
poppy,
still
and
above
Ari
six,
carried.
so you're
Yeah,
riding
but
high on that win streak.
the Ziggs was hitting the poppy, and that didn't.
Honestly, I partially feel you're getting kind of lucky with these.
So I took the karma, went for level,
Okay,
and put in Vulcan.
I was hoping that you did that.
Yeah,
You level for power.
exactly.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
you thought
thinking
about it.
about it. I was thinking about it.
You like the idea. You're like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So then,
um,
can we pause it here?
um, yeah,
You have two swords, right?
yes, 2 socks.
This isn't necessarily the play, right? I think it's an alternative because you're riding strong. I don't think the percentage that you have with an Ari without items and a Zoe without items might necessarily be worth it. So I personally would have bought the Blitzcrank, switched out Zoe, and then sent Blitzcrank to a corner, and then put Ari in the middle. That way, you mess with whoever is gonna fight you, and you're still like you're not gonna make econ regardless in this situation whether you win or lose, right? Unless you sell one of the karmas.
Yes. Or the one Zoe if I win.
Yeah, because Zoe's just a very weak unit, and I don't think at this point he's worth the sorcerer buff because your sorcerers don't have any items.
No, I'm saying if I win this game and then sell Zoe, I have 50 gold.
You do, but again, like honestly, Zoe is such a weak part of this comp that you care more
Yeah.
about making
Mm.
sure you win than you do about if I win, then I'll do this. Like you need to make sure you win because you're at
Okay.
like at 6 win streak. Like you need to stay strong. That's why you level, and I like that a lot. But then I would have gone an extra step, and then I would have bought the Blitzkrieg, and I would have switched out the Zoe because you lose 1 gold because you're not at 50, and then you maintain the 3 gold, the 3 gold win streak. Like you know, basically you trade 1 gold for 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Mm. I also a play would have been Karma instead of the Zoe for shield onto those
You could have, but
to
again,
for
like I
extra
don't
shield.
feel like you have enough damage on the board that really needs shielding. I think disrupting the enemy would have been more rewarding at this point in the game because there's not so many units, and it wouldn't have been like you keep the Blitzcrank forever. We're gonna like flex on Blitz for a second just because it's gonna give me a stronger board state just so I can keep on winning, right? Because he's
Okay.
level five, right? And he's gonna have his
Yeah,
carry in
yeah.
the back. So if you put in a Blitzcrank, you're gonna get the units pulled and knocked up. So essentially, he goes down to 4 units, and you still have 5 units, and you have your front line that's been doing a lot of work for you. The thing is, if you don't
Mhm.
disrupt his back line at this point in the game, they're probably gonna be strong enough to like kill your front line.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, you can hit play. See how this goes out.
And yeah, I sound I had really bad time with sound. It didn't record for some reason.
That's fine, man. They seem to be clutching it, regardless.
Yeah, I think. No,
Okay.
that Darius. That Darius. Fuck. That Darius just. Oh no,
Oh,
Zoe.
you. Oh my God. And you didn't tell the Zoe.
I didn't sell Zoe. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was like, oof.
Again,
I won that.
we don't want to like get carried away with the emotional aspect. Okay, so you're rolling
uh,
now. Why are you rolling?
just trying to hit the R level 2 and maybe get a Syndra here.
So,
Because
hmm, I guess that's fine.
this I'm just looking
So if you
here.
were thinking about if you were looking for Ari specifically, you were better off rolling last turn. But if you're looking for both, then yeah, that is the right play. I'm just so concerned about you falling off at any second now.
Yeah, I think I lost this here because of that Ziggs.
Yeah, he's using
That
all of your
Ziggs.
items and you're not using all of yours. You would
Yeah,
have okay
that
if
is.
you had the Blitzcrank, you would have pulled that Zig, then you would have insta killed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, what I personally do, and I don't know if you have like the actions per minute for it, but I buy what I have on like in my hand. I roll and then I start selling it, so I have more options of getting more rerolls. I think you asked me about it when I was playing today.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about that Seraphs, right?
What?
What are you going for? The tier or the fist?
I was looking for the tier, but I took the Soraka for Soraka then, and I guess first.
The
But
it,
I took Soraka for because of Soraka. I
okay,
need
so in every
Soraka.
single carousel, I don't want you to focus on the unit. I
I
want you to
I
focus.
I know I know you
Okay.
said that already. So now I positioned the carry. Let me see.
Okay.
And I think I put Rabadons on something. I think or did I didn't. What? Uh, I did have Rabadons. I wanted to put it on Ari, but I thought differently. And I went for level so I can put my Straka in as fast as
So
possible.
can you pause it?
Yeah,
So what would you do differently in retrospect, like seeing the game as it is right now?
probably rolled it instead of leveling,
Wait, so
but
okay, I don't necessarily think that's right because you are trying to hit Syndra, right? But yeah, but so because you don't have Ari, you probably would have been better off rolling. But item wise, would you have done anything different?
yeah, Rabadons on Ari.
Rabadon's on Ari?
Yes,
I want to take a second. You're itemizing Ari, and you wanted to itemize Syndra?
yeah, but Ari is good with Rabadons. She can win the game
Oh
if
yeah, I'm just trying to make
Syndra
sure you're
maybe
not confusing
dies
Rabadons
or
with Morello,
something.
right?
What?
You're not confusing Rabadons with Morello, right?
No, I know what Morello would know what Rabadons is.
Okay. I don't
Morello is
necessarily
the
agree
blue
with that.
one.
So
Rabadons is red.
Morello is for percentage damage and healing reduction. Rabadon's death cap is to burst things. So Syndra likes Rabadon's death cap because she bursts things. She doesn't like Morello because she's single target. But Ari likes Morello because it's spread out. Death cap isn't a terrible item on Ari, but it's not going to be her first item. And then you also mentioned that you wanted to give the Jewel Gauntlet to Syndra, and you have the fist for it, and you have the rods on the bench, and you didn't make it, and I just wanted to know why.
The fist is on Soraka, and I wanted to keep the Soraka.
Okay, so you're trying to, okay, and that goes back to what we talked about in the carousel. Okay,
Yeah, but I Soraka is like a four gold unit. I'm not gonna get her maybe If I'm lucky, I can get her here at level 6, but I'm not gonna get her till level 7,
So,
probably.
would you
So I just
consider Soraka to be a contested unit?
uh, not here, but still she's hard to find, same as Sindra.
So she's hard to find when the percentage is not likely, right?
When the percentage what?
When the percentage makes it unlikely, right? If you were
Yes.
looking for a legendary right now, it would be very difficult because you have a 0% of finding one, right? If you were level
That
9,
is true.
if you're level 9, you're looking for a forecast, it's going to be very easy, right?
Yeah.
Like in theory, because there's going to be an increased percentage compared to the other units.
Yeah, but I think level 8 is sweet spot for level 4s.
Yeah, and that's good. The thing is, I feel like you're playing a lot based out of emotion and based out of bad experiences. Like you probably had a game where you tried to get Soraka and then you didn't get Soraka. So then whenever
Yeah.
you got a Soraka, you would just never let her go again. Right? And that's
uh,
not necessarily the best play possible in every situation.
yeah.
The thing is, that mentality does work and it's a good mentality to have. But again, the context is what matters. Because let's say we were in PAX 10.6, Rebels were king, and you get an ASOL. You would never sell that ASOL. You would have an ASOL with terrible items, even if you like, even if he had terrible items, because ASOL was really really strong and it was really contested, so it was unlikely that you would find it. The thing is, it is unlikely that people are going to contest Soraka because she's considered a weak unit, and very few people are going Star Guardians. So at this
Yeah.
point, if you're considering putting the Jewel Gauntlet, you ideally you give Soraka the fist, and then you give her the Jewel Gauntlet here to use. And I believe that your comp, the way you like to run it, doesn't use another rod on Syndra, so then you can use the other rod on Ari. So that way you get the most value out of your items as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, with that being said, you can hit play. This person pushed for strength. He's pretty strong. I guess you want the loss so you can get some spree into it. You want a minimal
Yeah,
loss though?
I
Still want
kind
to
of
lose.
wanted loss, but I think I won here. Oh,
No, I don't
no,
think so, man.
no,
That
no.
Lux, did you see how much
Yeah,
damage that
He-
Lux did? She
yeah.
ulted him like half her
His
team
Lux
died.
carried. His Lux carried him.
You see how he has a death cap and not the Jewel Gauntlet? I think he
Yeah.
has the Jewel Gauntlet because actually I don't know why that I actually don't know the difference. Why are you hovering over Soraka?
Um. Uh,
You're like, look at Soraka. Okay,
and I went for this
what are you doing?
Soraka.
What happened there? Okay,
I
pause it.
went for level. I went for level 7 to put in the Soraka
Because of what?
because of the healing. So her healing is actually really good.
Okay.
My
I'm not
my
disagreeing,
front
but
line
what's your
my front
huh?
front line can stay alive longer because they're still level 1.
Okay, but we just lost 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about
The lose streaks.
my win loss rate. I wasn't thinking about that.
And
I wanted to win here,
why?
not lose. Uh, just because I wanted to win.
Because you like to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
About this point, I want to turn it around and
So,
start winning.
so you feel you're at the point that you need to turn it around.
What?
So you feel you're at the point that you need to turn it around.
Yes, and try start winning.
Okay, so this is a concept that I learned when I used to play Hearthstone. I know health makes it feel like it's you and you're the one physically taking the damage because you don't want to lose the game, right? But it's important to realize, right, that health is actually a resource. The same way that you get money, the same way that you get items and you get units, your health isn't something arbitrary or like separate from the rest of it. Health is a resource. You can win the game with 1 health. All you care about is 1 health. Everything else is fat. Everything else is for you to use at your own discretion. So,
Okay.
so even though you lost, you did an emotional, impulsive decision of going like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I've already taken damage, and you're letting fear dictate that. And you see that guy in last place with 50 health? That would
Yeah.
probably be me. Like, and that's how I get a ton of my wins because again, I don't necessarily win a lot. Like, okay, I tend to go for broke, right? I either get first or I get last. That's generally my playstyle. But being last doesn't mean what your power level is because you could be doing a loss spree. You could be contesting certain comps that are more aggressive to get. You might just not have hit anything, but you're close to hitting. So like there's a lot of variables and health. I just want you to see it more as a resource that you can use at your disposal instead of something that you need to protect at all costs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then here we
Yeah.
have we just randomly happened to pause here, so I kind of just wanted to talk about it. Ravenous Death Cap gives you a plus 50% spell power amplification. And that's a lot of damage because that means every 2 balls of Syndra, you get a free one. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yes.
Okay. So you also like I think this like panic level would not have been as bad. The thing is, you also went under 50 gold. Right? If you have the excess gold and you just like pushing for it, I wouldn't be as hurt. But then you went under 50 gold, so now you're losing econ because you're no longer 50 gold, and you're not going into the PVE with the spree that you had already. And that's what really caught my eye on that one. I think we talked about that one enough, so I think you can hit play here.
Yeah, I understand.
I see you looking at that death cap, man. I think that's the second time this game you've looked at it. You're like, maybe. You do it again, man. You do it again.
Yeah, I put it on Ari.
Okay.
Like I said before, I put that cap on Ari usually.
Okay, the death cap you want it on Syndra. Morello you want on Ari.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's good to
from
like
now
know which items are
from
going
now on I will put death cap on Syndra instead of the crit glove.
Oh yeah, I feel like you're gonna have a significant improvement in terms of your damage output if you're trying to win. Honestly, I just hope you lose here. I feel that's the best position you could be at, all things considered.
But I didn't, because Syndra OP.
So do you have any plans for that bow?
Any use for that bow? Now, no.
So do you know what items you can make with bow? I know it's
I
a bad
can
item,
make double bow so I can have 100% range.
Okay. Anything else?
And I'm not really familiar with bow too much.
Okay. One of the better off items of it is Titanic Resolve, which is bow and armor. And so what that does is every time they get the unit that's wearing this item gets auto attack, it gains 1 stack. It caps out at 50, and then for every number in the stack of the Titanic Resolve, the unit becomes tankier.
Yeah, if I have Titan's Resolve, I'll usually put it on Poppy or Nico.
So why would you put it on Poppy?
Because Poppy is a tank. What?
I feel you
It's
should have
a
preference
tank item with a
towards your
tank.
magical girls.
What? It's a tank item with a tank.
Yeah, but you have Wukong.
Well, yes.
So 1 cost versus a 4 cost.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's fine, man. So you can hit play here.
Yeah, Titan's Resolve on Wukong. That would be that is good.
Wait, what?
Just,
Oh, please don't.
I'm just no, I'm not. I'm just looking what it can make.
Scared me on it for a second there.
Yeah, I'm not putting that on. I'm not.
I'm like,
I'm not
scary,
going
man.
insane.
So
I'm not going insane yet.
In this situation, what would you think would be the best item to put on Soraka if she's got that crit glove if you're never gonna sell her? Wow, you did get the Titan's Resolve. Nice. See what you did with it.
Yeah, I locked the answer. I think I put that on Soraka.
Alliance, right?
Yeah, I made the locket.
Oh, okay. Because
Put
you
on
weren't familiar
Soraka
with the you
and
weren't familiar with the bow, right?
no, I didn't really want bow. I
No,
I know she
we don't
to
want
make
bow, but we gotta do something with it, right?
yeah.
So wait,
We do
okay, can you
have
pause
to
it
do
when this round
something with it,
starts?
but
Okay, actually, let all the units spawn. Okay, but man, we can't forget our boy Wukong, man.
what
We can't forget
what?
our boy Wukong.
Oh,
Okay.
true. It is a strong unit. He's quite tanky one.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because I didn't think that you had all 6 Star Guardians, but you did. But it's fine.
Yeah.
If you have that level 2 Karma in, and I'd be desperate to just get her in already. Like, I don't usually go for Karma this early because, like, she's just sitting there on the bench and she's just costing us money at this point. So, would you sell
Yeah,
Syndra? Okay.
no, I would.
Is the okay?
I
Not you. Okay. Like, if we take emotions aside, is the play to sell Syndra?
no sell Zoe because I win.
Okay. If you didn't win, what's the play to sell Syndra?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't
So can
sell
you pause it?
Zoe by some
So this is.
retarded.
I know
I
that you
should
haven't
have.
done this yourself, but this is what we talked about, right? If you buy the unit, you can reroll more time than the game originally permits you. So this is something I'm not expecting you to do in the rest of this game, but it is something to keep in mind for the future games.
What? Can you repeat that?
Yeah. So you know what I was doing? That I was buying unit and then rerolling.
Yes.
So I don't expect you to do any of that this game, but I think that is something to consider for the future games.
Okay, but can you explain in detail why that is?
Okay. Actually, can you let go of luck so I can like look at the board and use like the units? Okay. Can you pause it? So you have 54 gold, right?
Yes.
That means you have 2 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy Jinjiao,
Mm-hmm.
that means that you are less likely to get another Jinjiao in the next hand, right? Because the Jinjiao that would have appeared is already in your hand, right?
Okay. Okay.
So you're hedging your bets. You're making it more likely to get the units that you want. And if when you but you took 2 gold from your hand and then you put it on the board. You rolled. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure it out because I don't know how to explain it. That I don't know how to explain as well. I think visually it's more. Is it more? Is it the more emotional aspect? Okay, if I have give me one quick second. If I have 2 gold. If I have 4 gold in the hand, and I keep 2 gold on the board, and I 2 gold in the hand. I honestly don't know how the math works out. But the way I see it is, I'm taking the 2 gold that I didn't get in terms of value, putting it on the board, and I get 1 more reroll. But it might not really. So I think you only do it for increasing percentages. Yeah. I think it feels like it gives you more rerolls. I think you do it more for increased percentages than anything else.
Okay.
Also, now that I'm here, and I don't think that's something that necessarily all players do, and it might be just a bad habit of mine, but I think it does help out. It's something kind of hard to do when you're rolling down, and I have messed up and lost a couple times because of it. But as soon as you put the locket on Soraka, is there anybody else you could have put
Yes.
that locket on?
In the front line.
Okay. And who would you have put it on?
Either Wukong or Nico.
Okay. I think probably Nico because she I think does more AP damage and because she's already level 2. So the thing is, do you know if Locket is an early game or late game item? Like, I know we haven't really talked about early game and
I don't know.
late game items, but I guess it just came up, so we can talk about it now.
Yes.
Do you know if Locket is an early or late game item?
No, I don't have a clue.
So do you know how Locket works?
It gives shield at the start of the match
Okay, so if you
to
have a three
to
star versus
to
a
the
one,
units
huh?
to hexes nearby.
Okay, so if you have a level 3 Zoe or a level 1 Lulu, which unit would benefit more from having the Locket and why?
Um, I don't know.
Okay, so they made a rework to items in the last set that certain items scale on the stars of the unit. So I believe Locket and Ludens both scale off the star level of the unit. So I think it's 250, 300, and then 400 scaling of power based on the level of stars of the unit. So right
So
now that
then,
Locket is doing less armor than if you had it on the front line, right? Because you would give it to Nico, and Nico would give you more value in terms of percentages of the shield. And then on top of
yes.
that, uh, the Locket gives a flat amount of damage. So I think it's a fairly you can take this more of a like I don't know if it's like fact or just an assumption that flat damage numbers are generally better in the early game, and percentage damage numbers are better in the late game. Because in the late game, you have bigger units with more health pools, so you want percentage damage. But in the early game, a percentage damage of 100 isn't a lot, but a flat 50 is. And if you were to do a flat 50 out of 1,000, that's kind of bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good assumption to go for. Like flat numbers are generally better off in the early game, and percentage damage is better in the late game. Locket is a flat number. So Locket is a good late early game champion that you want to use to snowball the game to get the money to get better items later on. The thing is, right now you're at 4-2. You are in the mid game transitioning into the late game. So it's a late time to be making the Locket. And I know this is a lot of information you had no idea before like I just explained it to you. So and that's
Yeah.
fine. But it is this is okay. That's more of the medium level kind of stuff that I didn't feel comfortable like explaining the first time around because like you didn't really understand like the comp completely, the positioning and how to spree and whatnot. But it is something that
Yes.
it's a little like the little details that really can help you get better games in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can press play. Hey, Zoe, come in. Oh, okay. So karma is very precious, but we don't care about Lux, huh? We just pull her over. Just get out of here, Lux. Trash unit.
No, Lux is a replacement for Vel'Koz. Karma is a replacement for Lulu.
Okay. Kick off flat Lux. Like he just the flick of the mouse. Just, get out of here,
Yeah,
nasty
just
girl.
gone.
Don't touch me.
be, be gone. Yeah. I just if I don't get a Vel'Koz, I'll put in a Lux instead of it.
So you got that bow that's been chilling there the entire game. Would you do anything different with it?
The death cap.
No, no, the bow, the bow.
Oh, the bow. I don't know. I put it on something.
Okay, and that would be.
Something. I don't know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about. You gotta give me a name.
Uh, what would the bow with Negatrons give? Not sure.
Runan's Hurricane. It makes it so the auto attack of the unit splits and does 60% damage to two additional targets. Ego does not want that.
Uh,
And if you're curious, Bow and Fist does a Last Whisper that does I think 90% armor pen, and Soraka does not want that. And Bow and Tyr makes static shiv. That makes it so every three auto attacks, the next auto attack or the third auto attack splashes and does AOE damage to two to
oh
three
yeah.
additional units.
A Zaya with two statics just. cleared my backline because of that.
Dude,
She
I want to
hit my
play that.
she hit my tank and cleared my backline. Like, bro,
Dude, I want to do double Shiv, Winsu's, Chrono, Zaya. That sounds like so much fun.
I think he did do that. It just wrecked my backline, but I wrecked him in the long run.
Okay. So again, so do you think having the bow there for as long as you have has been optimal?
Having what there?
The bow.
What with the bow?
It's on your bench. It's been on your bench the entire game, right?
Yeah, on put it on what? Like
No.
Zoe?
Before you put it on something, like you haven't gotten any value of having that item, right? So in the future games, we want to make sure we try to use the items as earliest as possible to get the most value out of them, right?
Okay.
So which
Well,
unit would you put that bow on and why?
probably Zoe, and I think I did at the end put it on Zoe.
Okay, so why would you put it on Zoe?
I think it gives attack speed, so she hits more, she ults more.
Okay, it does. Thing is, Zoe's a bad unit, man. we, we never itemized Zoe. Okay, I make fun of Zoe. I make fun of Zoe. Okay, but why do I make fun of Zoe? Why is Zoe a bad unit, actually?
um, because low damage. I have
Okay.
low health, low damage.
She has decent health based on what I'm seeing right now. She has single target CC that isn't really particularly strong. It doesn't do a lot of damage either. If you were to compare Zoe's damage to Wukong's damage, Zoe can ult one person, and then the person just wakes up. I believe, I think it's a stun here. In the Rift, it's different. Wukong, he starts spinning, and he can stun everybody in the game essentially by knocking them up. Right? So one is a
Yes.
lot better than the other. So we also talk about Titanic's Resolve. So if you, for whatever reason, got armor from the next PVE, you could give him the Titanic's Resolve.
Yeah, but I'll probably put Titan's Resolve on Poppy.
Okay,
Because,
but after what we talked about, would you still put the
yeah,
Titan's Resolve on Poppy?
yeah,
Okay.
now I wouldn't, but at that point I would.
No, and the thing is, like, this is past you, right? Honestly, we can just next time just remove the name of the character, right? I want you to give me the video. I don't even want to see your name. I want you to take this as if it was a random stranger and we were evaluating him, right? Because this past you isn't you anymore because you've heard different things that I'm telling you that makes you look at the game differently. So it's not fair to judge this person compared to what you know now, right? So I don't really want
Okay.
to focus on what you would have done then. I want to focus on what you would do now, or like what is the best situation or what is the best play for you to do in this situation, and then explain to me why. And if we agree, then cool, and then we just next. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
then Bo and Wukong
Okay, but we'll come. Okay.
play.
Look at Zoe, man. She's trying, dude. She's trying her best. Did you know that Zoe's
Yeah,
actually supposed to be like super evil or something? She doesn't look like it in TFT.
yeah, she's like the happiest person. Look at that voice.
Ah, there it is, the dreaded Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like we went on such a tangent that I kind of forgot like what the state of the game was and everything.
What?
No, you can keep going. It's just like we went on such a tangent talking about a lot of things like items and like early game, late game,
Yeah.
optimization using items that I kind
Yeah.
of just forgot about what point of the game we were at. Oh, we hit Syndra.
Yeah.
Okay, why are we rolling?
Um. Hit an Ari maybe.
Okay, yeah, no, I would do the same. Again, I'm not saying it's a good or bad play. I'm just saying, why are we doing it? I would probably pick up the Kaisa and the Darius, and then look for that Ari because I need to get strong at this point. We have another, so we're at a 3 round free, so we want to get strong. Honestly, I think at this point I would even like roll all the way into like 40 gold because I want that Ari that bad.
That bad you want Ari? Okay.
Yeah. But I would only roll the 40 gold because I have a 3-round win streak, right? Like it's not
Yeah.
it's not the play, it's the context in which the play is being decided on.
Okay.
Okay, so you can hit play. Hoping we
Yeah,
hit
because
Mari's here.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
get
I
out of
realized
here!
I
We don't like
I
Luxus in this neighborhood.
I realized I made a mistake by buying glass.
Man, Lux ain't that bad, man. You gotta give Lux a chance.
Yeah, I know some of these comps run Lux as a main carry, but yeah.
Man, double jinx, man. Crazy. We're looking at the bow, so you were thinking about it. You're like, what? You level.
Yes, I went for level because I want to put Velcos in it also as fast as possible.
Dude, but the thing is, you're very far from 8, so you want to focus on getting strong now, and you can get strong now by hitting Aries.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next game.
And look at that Cinder just.
Yeah, look at that Ziggs boy with Morelos.
What do you mean? He's getting destroyed. This is why you don't play Rebels anymore, man. Rebels trash. JK, JK.
Lol.
They're not the strongest,
Lol.
but. So, have you noticed that they dance now?
Yeah, it looks retarded as shit.
What do you mean? I like it. I feel like I
I
never see them
really
dance
wanted
in the actual
I,
game, so.
I really wanted one of those tiers, but since I was top, I was like, yeah, that's unlikely to get a tier. I think I
And
got it actually.
the entire carousel was made for you, dude. Look at all those rods too. Dude, I would actually go for the rod, I think. No, no, the tears apply. So you get it.
Yeah,
You got it.
yeah. I thought, yeah, I'm not getting it because I'm top here. I'm the first, but
Oh man, we
I
keep hope. We keep hope. We go you go for your you play
yeah.
for your outs. You do win conditions.
Put that in Syndra. Put Syndra in the middle.
Okay, that's good.
And roll.
Ah.
But like I went
Wait,
for
what are we doing?
level 8.
What happened?
I
We're doing
went
so
for
good.
8.
We're doing so good, and all of a sudden I feel we got scared. What?
I didn't get scared of anything. I wanted the Velcos in the play.
Why?
Because Velcos is strong.
It's a level 1 Vel'Koz without items. That's not strong.
He's still strong. He's
A
still
level
strong.
1 Vel'Koz without items is not strong.
Eh, debatable.
Okay. Let's
It's
see
it's
how
it,
that's.
it's better than Zoe.
It's better than Zoe, but remember, we talked about money, right? So you lost all of the interest that you had to level, and then now it's harder to find your Aries.
Mm, yeah. Uh,
Okay.
Probably the better play was probably looking for Aries, but I almost lost this stuff.
Okay, can you go back? Can you go back?
Go back. Okay.
Yeah, to the beginning of this fight. I want you to focus on Vel'Koz, right? If Vel'Koz is worth it, he's gonna ult and be like useful. I would say early on. I think he ulted eventually because the fight lasted long enough, right? But like, if we compare him to every other unit, I think he's honestly like the least useful because I think Zoe stuns someone, Raka's eventually gonna heal someone because all of the Star Guardians get mana off of each other, and like I think for about 90% of the fight, Vel'Koz is like auto attacking, auto attacking, auto attacking, like no mana, man. He's just like auto attacking. Like honestly, you were probably better off with the Karma too, giving attack speed to the Syndra so she could ult again. Okay, because I want you to focus on Vel'Koz and see like what the level 1 Vel'Koz contributed to this fight. And you can hit play.
Okay. I was thinking of putting Karma in for Zoe, but
Because then
Didn't
you
have
lose the Star
any
Guardian.
time
You
anymore.
want to keep that.
Yeah.
So we look at Vel'Koz. He's just chilling there. He's just like auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, and eventually was able to go off. Eventually, because the fight lasted long enough.
And I think I would have lost if he wasn't there. I would have lost this game because he got the K low. So,
I think
well, God damn it!
so. Even if you
Skip
wanted
too
to push
much.
for levels to keep the spree going, I feel you were better off keeping the Syndra, like putting Syndra in over Vel'Koz. And so we're keeping 3 gold, but then we
So
basically lost.
here
Uh-huh.
he took down health from her, and that I think won me the game because if she wasn't that low, Syndra wouldn't have killed her.
Okay, so can we so let's watch this fight multiple times, right? So the person that won you this fight was Syndra, I believe. Let's see. The fight starts. Can you pause it? So your Nico got knocked up. Wukong started getting in there, right? Syndra
Yeah,
already ulted. I believe she's ulting the
Kale.
level 1 Kale.
Yeah,
Yasuo's fighting Poppy.
yeah,
Okay, you can play.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you
fighting
pause it?
Poppy.
So
Wukong
the
goes.
Wukongs who won you that fight, right?
Yeah, he did knock up that K. That.
Wukong knocked up the Kale. He knocked up the entire team. While Syndra's still ulting, Syndra just killed one target. She's got all the mana again. If you gave her more attack speed, she would have more mana right now. Right now, she'd be like ulting as like when you paused it because she's got the attack speed. And now the Nico. So the units that won you that fight were Nico, Wukong, and Syndra. And if Syndra had the death cap, she would have just annihilated everything.
Yeah, that won me the game. But again, if Vel'Koz hasn't wouldn't have ulted here, I don't think I would have won.
I don't know because you see Yasuo.
Yes,
Like
he's
that kill
getting
looks like
destroyed
it's
by
gonna be
Syndra.
from Vel'Koz, but it's Syndra. Syndra's gonna
Yeah,
burst him.
I know Yasuo got destroyed by Syndra. I know that, but also Vel'Koz lowered the Kale and made Syndra kill the Kale.
No, Syndra didn't kill the KO because okay, if you don't kill the KO here, she just stayed until the end, and it didn't matter. Like that Vel'Koz's ultimate didn't do anything about the kill. It helped clearing out the rest of them. The kill was not affected by that because she never died. If the Vel'Koz finished off the KO, that would have been fine. That would have been worth it. They
Yeah,
just left
but
her with a little bit of health, and all you need is 1 health. You know what I'm saying? So we won here. Keep this free. I really hope you win the next round.
I was confused in what he was trying to say.
That I hope you win the next round because you all in at 4-5.
Yeah, I did all in bad.
So losing here would be uh it wouldn't end like you wouldn't get last place, right? You probably
It would be devastating.
yeah, you would probably be giving up in first place. Because
Yeah,
if you lost the previous round, you have enough health and enough econ to make a comeback anyways, right?
that dude has a starship, man. And a level 3 thingy, Blitzcrank. That was scary.
Again, let's look at Valkyries. Let's look at Valkyries. Just auto attack. Auto attack. Everybody's just going off doing their thing.
Yeah, later on I will give Vel'Koz a Star Guardian charm. And
and that's fine, but
maybe
that
it
Valkyries
wasn't.
did next to nothing.
Yeah, in this round he did nothing. Yeah, you're all right. He auto attacked a few times.
Ooh, we hit Lulu.
Yeah, was cool. Still kept karma, just like reinsurance.
So why did you keep Karma this long? Like you made a level 2 Karma and then you never put her in. Like that's 9 gold that you've had chilling in your board for a very long time.
Yeah, I probably sold a bit after. Yeah.
Okay, the thing is like selling a level 2 1 cost doesn't make you lose any money. Selling a level 2 make you lose 2 because you invested 6 and it sells for 4. Selling at 3, I think, is pretty punishing. Okay, okay. So what do we do here? Hodge. Okay. Okay, so we're doing
Yeah, I
RC
went
on Ari.
rapid on Ari
Okay.
and repositioned.
So Syndra has a lot of mana and no AP. Well, actually, go back. Let me double check that. I want to see. Can Syndra press R with Seraph? Like, does she need the third tier to just start the game pressing R?
She instant plus R. Yeah, she instantly press R.
Can you go back? I want to see that turn one more time.
She instantly R. Uh, so you want to see what again?
I want to see the previous turn before you put the items on anybody. So
Yeah.
putting that tier on Syndra is not worth it because Syndra starts the game with like 90% of her mana, right? And if your
Yeah,
game
with the
plan,
tier she starts with 100% mana.
that's but the thing is, you can make a Shojin, right? And Lulu would benefit a lot more from having that. So this is, and I have the name for
Yes.
it. I can't prepare this. I have the word for it, and it is opportunity cost. You could have made a
Um.
Shojins on Lulu, who
Mhm.
needs a lot more mana compared to Syndra, who doesn't need that much mana at this point.
You are completely right.
Okay. And honestly, and again,
Could have.
I don't care as much about that as I just want to make sure, like, if you agree, right? If you agree, okay, cool, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Okay.
but because Lulu is not in play, I didn't think of Sojin on Lulu.
Okay. Again, we always look towards what we have right now and what we're gonna have in the future. But yeah, we move
Yeah.
the Ari over there.
Uh, yeah, move the whole row.
Oh, Zoe, doing her best. Okay, you're moving your front line here a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I want to actually move this Zoe out of the
Oh my
shield.
God, screw Zoe. Zoe's just almost as bad as Lux,
Yeah,
man.
I went under 50 gold here because I wanted the Wukong.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh,
Honestly, it was greedy. It was very, very greedy. He didn't do anything. He just insta died.
that Lux, man, look at that.
That was not his Lux. That was your Valkos. That was all your Valkos right there.
My Velk was doing nothing.
Exactly. Like if you had Karma giving the Syndra the attack speed, you would have won that.
Probably.
Okay.
That's water.
Again, it's greedy, but I do that kind of thing all the time myself. So okay, pause it real quick. I should have talked about this last turn. So are you gonna get more individual items?
No.
Okay, so at this point in the game, when you're in the 5th round, you want to try to make as many composite items as possible because combined items, even if they're bad, are better than individual items, right?
Mhm.
So you got to use all of the items that you have on the board on your units. So I want, like, ideally, I either see a Zeke's by combining the giants on the sword, or a Shojin on Syndra, or a Trap Claw on Soraka, or a Zephyr on Nico. Like,
Mhm.
because we're not gonna get individual components for units for items. We need to use them as fast as possible at 5-1. Like at 5-1, you're like, I'm not gonna find anything else. There's no percentage likeliness unless like I survive a full round and a half, and by that point, some people are gonna be dying. So I want to get the most value possible because now we hit endgame. You hit round 5, and that's when people start hitting. Like they're already probably level 8. Some people can level even to 9 depending on how they've been doing in the game.
Okay.
Okay. Man, look at all those dark stars. You get a full dark star hand. Actually, I think if
Yeah.
you look at them, if you look at them, most of them used all of their items. Like somebody like put the random tier on the Ash. I think like that guy doesn't have a single item on his bench.
No. He
I think Zoe tried to stun the Aesol, and she did it again.
Probably, yeah.
Man, Zoe.
I still won.
Wow,
Trying it.
Zoe. Just wow, my guy. So what's your game plan here? Are you trying to push 9? Are you trying to push levels? Or
um, I'll probably re-roll now for Velk, for I went think for Velk, for Soraka, and for Syndra level 3.
oh man, you sold the wait, why are
Yes,
we pushing this bad though?
I just want the Velko's level 2 at this point.
Okay. So should you sell the Syndras?
I might, but I want level 3 Syndra.
So can you pause
At,
it?
at this point in time, I want level 3 Syndra.
Okay, so the play is to sell the Syndras. Now the question is why?
Yeah, 3 each, so we would have hit 30 gold.
So
Right?
there's
Yeah.
multiple reasons. You would have hit 30 gold. Also, you
Yeah.
already passed the point in terms of percentages that was going to be the highest likelihood for you to hit Syndra. You have a 40% chance to hit level 3 cost at level 7. You're at level 8 right now, so that went down to 35. 5% isn't much, but everybody here is going to get significantly stronger. You are still missing 4 more Syndras, so the only way you hit Syndra is rolling down all your econ and never going 9. I don't think that the power spike that you're going to get from a level 3 Syndra is worth not putting in a Lulu, because Lulu is a significantly strong unit. So at this point in the game, I think you sell the Syndras, you econ, you put in the Lulus, and then you're that's it. You're gonna be beating, like, this guy has 7 units, you're gonna have 9. So like straight up off numbers, you're ahead, and most of your units are level 2, and you kind of have items that you chose to have, right? So um that's my reaction. It's not only about making the 30 gold, it's the fact that you already passed the interval in terms of percentages of the level, and it's going to cost you a lot of money because each Syndra is 3 gold. So it's 3, 3, so it's 6 Syndras, it's like 30 gold. Like right now, if you had a full hand of Syndras, I don't think you could afford it. Because, wait, 3, 3, 3, okay, yeah, you can. But like the difficulty that it is to find 4 more Syndras, I think you're gonna have to reroll too much money to find them, and like you're better off having the Lulu. I think I kind of went a bit of a tangent again, but I think I made my point.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a problem of going greedy for level 3 Syndra.
Okay. Yeah, it's the emotional aspect of things. It's like I want it, man. It's gold. It's shiny. It's fat. It deals tons of damage.
Yeah, you're right. It does exactly that.
I get it, man. The game is designed to make you want to do that, right? So like I
Yeah,
can't blame you. That's just how the game's designed.
it's
You can
shiny.
press play here. I think honestly, I don't know how to play this comp very well, but because I can give Soraka a trap claw, I probably would just put the trap claw on her and then shove her all the way to the front, so she ults faster and then heals everybody while they're already like tanking damage in the front.
Hmm.
Like normal, if she was a 1 cost and she didn't have like the trap claw, she would go in the back. Because she's gonna have trap claw and she's got the locket, I would probably just shove her to the front. And I
That
get the feeling you're
is
gonna
good
win this
play.
game because not a lot of the game is left. You have a lot more health than everybody else. But again, we're not playing to win. We're not doing this VOD to just watch you win. We're doing the VOD looking at what were mistakes, what were gambles, how you could have done different plays, maybe better. So we do significantly better on any other game.
Yeah. Rolling down this much was a mistake. I know
No,
that.
actually, I disagree.
But
I think the rolling down was fine. I think not selling the
really,
Syndras was the problem here because you need strength. Like I agree. I would have done the same thing actually. I would have positioned differently and I would have used my items more. But this roll down I'm okay with.
oh, okay. At least it's something you're okay with.
No, and again, I think you're gonna win the game. And the thing is, okay, maybe I need to give you more positive reinforcement because I'm just focusing on the mistakes because that's really what I'm trying to like help you improve at, right? So if you're
Yeah.
doing good things, you definitely are. You're probably gonna win this game. The thing is, I'm not focusing on them because if you already did them, in my mind, you know that you did them, right? So like you don't need me to tell you that you did something right because you know you did it right, right?
Yeah.
But that's good feedback. I need that because I want to get better at coaching. So I will like when I see positive plays, I'll do my best to like um give you feedback on that as well.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so you can press
Uh,
play here.
you cut out there.
You can
Play.
press play here. Not Wugan, you're slapping, man.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Syndrome.
Velka is finally doing some damage.
Yeah,
It's just level one Velkas is a very bad unit. Level two Velkas is a whole other beast, right? But level one Velkas is kind of Papega. And here we go for
I,
Star Guardian. Oh, no Star Guardian.
no, I think I went for the Protector. Yeah, a Protector on Poppy.
Poppy.
Yeah, because when she fires off her thingy to get shield, she gets shield, and then gets shield from her thingy.
So this might be
So,
redundant, but why not Wukong?
because as far as I know, I have a level 2 Wukong.
What?
I have a level 2 Wukong already.
Yeah, so why not give the protector to Wukong?
Nah, oh, the Protect on Wukong.
Yeah, because he needs
Huh.
it, because when he ults, he goes into the entire enemy team, so he needs more health to not get destroyed while making them all go up.
I wasn't thinking of that.
Okay, because I like the protector. The protector spat is fine. I like it. I think that's a good play. I think you just really like your Poppy. Protector Syndra is better. That's also an idea because your Syndra
Because
is.
Syndra.
We have Bunsolo. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Saw Kingdom. We're just about to wrap up here on I call it Magical Girl honestly because I watch too much anime, but Star Guardian um comp. I don't play this comp a lot, so I'm just going off of like what in my experience based on other comps. But yeah, your Syndra I think has only 2 items, so that's also an
Hmm.
alternative. I've never tried it, so I think it's something to experiment with and play with. But I know like between Poppy and Wukong, Wukong is the better play. But I think the Syndra would be something interesting, and I would like to see someone play that and see how it does. I would not be surprised for it to be good because I don't know how the Protector interacts with her ultimate. If each ball gives her more armor, that's insane. But I don't know if that's exactly how it works.
Imagine.
Poppy is better than Wukong. Mmm.
Oh,
Syndra is
oh.
best. No, Bunslow seems to be agreeing with you. I think Wukong is better just because he's a more expensive unit. Star
At least
Guardian,
someone is positive reinforcement.
multiple
Uh,
casts. Yeah, but she's a one cost. Okay, give it to her. I want to see how many times she ults. And I want to see like the interaction between Wukong and Poppy, who's more value in the team fight.
so should I hit play here?
Yeah, because again, I don't main this comp. I could be completely wrong. I just want to see how it plays out.
Uh, yeah, I
You're
wanted
so
that.
greedy. So okay, it's fine. Then you
Yeah.
decided not to go for 9, right? Is that what you were
Uh,
thinking?
yeah, and I went Zephyrus and Nico. Just positioned her so she does
Okay, so
something.
can you pause it?
And most of the have units in the front, so I think I made good with Zephyrus.
Okay,
I
so
know though.
I like the Zephyr. I would have done it earlier, but I like the Zephyr. The thing is, when you make Zephyr, you have 1 second left. So you made Zephyr and then you scouted. Ideally, you scout.
Yeah, then Zephyr, I know.
Oh, okay. If you know, I'm not gonna harp on that. You know what you need to do. That's fine.
I saw you play also Zephyr and put Zephyr like at just before start, and then
Okay, okay. That's good.
I should have done that, and I regretted that decision for Zephyr's right at the
And
start.
That's fine,
But
man. Like I said, I hopefully for next time try to like not have your name on the video that we do, and because I don't want you to feel that this is you. I want you to feel like we're just trying to make this individual's plays the most optimal they could have been.
okay. Yeah, that chick, come on.
See, the Poppy Ultimate is so small. Like I feel like Wukong. I don't know. I gotta see a couple more fights.
Look at that chick. Go.
Yeah, Shaco's just strong.
Damn.
Okay, I want to focus. Okay, we were talking about that on that one, so I didn't really focus on the fight because there is a
Yeah,
merit for. Okay,
yeah. Like here, I went like full greedy.
okay. So let's pause real quick. So you know that this isn't the play because PVE is coming up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't go this greedy, but
No, no. The thing is, it's okay to be this greedy after PVE, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Just,
Because like
yeah.
it's the reason behind it. What I really always want to focus on, and I think I saw the Poppy ult more times than I thought she did. So it might be more worth on Poppy, and I was wrong, and I was just focusing on the cost and not on the synergies. JJ, you can press play.
And
Okay, we hit Ari at 5-6.
yeah, that was a really late Ari. I put
Okay, good, good.
Sojin.
You made the Shoyun. I like that. I like that a
Yeah,
lot. She doesn't have much damage, but she has a lot of casting.
yeah,
So Bunzalo, do you play a lot of Star Guardians? Ooh, that's a level 3 Blitzcrank.
yeah.
No? Huh.
Cranky
It's
boy.
not good. Yeah, it's not good. We know. He just really
But
likes the
Sindri
Scom, so
just
he plays it a lot.
yeah, I really like it. I think it's quite good. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Who knows?
It's not honestly at the elo that you're playing at. I think it's more important to have fun and play efficiently than anything else. If you're having fun, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that QSS is going on Ari.
And you did mention that you wanted to try out other comps too, so.
Y- Yeah, I did, but I don't know how to play any other comp. And I would like
Oh,
you to
okay.
guide me through it.
Okay,
Okay.
I understand that. I
Maybe
think it's
next
like
stream, so
yeah,
just like
watching.
we did with
Uh,
Star Guardian, just like we did here, you're just monitoring over what I do.
yeah. So,
So you basically playing for me.
so I
Like,
agree. I think it's really good to start out with one comp, and then you can spread out and look at other comps to play with, and and get better at the game overall. So this is fine. Okay, so you put the QSS on Ari. Can I ask why?
uh, so she can be at that point where Zoe usually is, so she can tank the Blitzcrank pull.
Okay, but if our carry is Syndra, why are we itemizing Ari?
Ari's still quite good. Uh,
No, I'm not saying that she's not good. Again, I think she's better than Syndra, right? But I'm asking
yeah,
why you itemize her in this situation.
because QSS on Syndra, because she's like in the middle of everything, I don't think it would be useful.
Okay, I don't know the range for
I,
Syndra, but because Syndra already has maximum mana, she's gonna ult. I think as soon as the fight starts, regardless if she auto attacks or not. Right?
yeah,
She doesn't
that is
need to be
correct.
in range to auto attack to ult.
Yeah,
So if we're trying to do level 3 Syndra, the reason to itemize Ari with that QSS is because we're hoping to get a better item in Carousel. Again, I'm not saying that your play was wrong. I just want to understand the reasoning behind it because in one situation it's good if you're thinking about something, but it's bad if you're thinking about something else.
okay.
Okay? So if we're thinking about trying to get like a Death Cap, a Morello, a Ludent off the carousel, this is the play. I would probably move your entire backline one to the left, so the RFC has more value, and it takes more time
Yeah,
for the enemy units to reach over there.
I would honestly do the same. I
Okay.
think at the when we are, I think three left, I move the whole thing so it's like at this side. I usually do that so Velcos gets value of here because usually the enemy carry, maybe a Jin or something is at this in this corner. So
Yeah.
Vel'Koz you can hit it.
Okay, so I like that because now your mindset is basically making, okay, we're in the late game, so the game is going to feel and it's going to transition different than it is in the early game. So you're adapting to the situation instead of having the same mentality as in early game. So I like that.
Yeah, okay, that's
So would
good.
you sell those Lulus?
As a thinking now, yes, but I still want like maybe level 9 Lulu in.
Okay. The thing is, like, at this point in the game, you have two choices. You go for level 3 Syndra, or you go for level 9. Trying to go for both is very greedy, and we're never going to get there. So, based on what we talked about, I think
Yeah,
you understand the difference. But in this game, I think you were still a little greedy. You're like, I want to get level 3 Syndra and level 9.
yeah,
Okay. And that's fine.
I really would.
The greedy nature in all of us, man. I get it. I get it 100%.
Really for the win.
Okay, we moved it over here. I like
Yeah,
it. I like it. See, this is what I talked about.
mhm.
I think I would move Wukong probably to the left. I'm not 100% sure, though. Okay.
Mm, I'm just moving things around.
So why is so? Can you pause it real quick?
Yeah,
What?
I don't think I made a good play here. This was
No, why
completely
didn't?
the
Why do
wrong
you?
play.
Why do you think you didn't make a good play?
Because Vel'Koz in the middle, I don't think is useful as much. For this, for this game, yes, but
No,
usually
what I'm
Vel'Koz in
looking
that
at
corner is
is
better.
the Syndra, right? Because again, this is more of I've had issues with this in the past. So you have the
Uh-huh.
PTSD. If you put a unit in the left corner, that's the unit that's gonna get hooked. The thing is,
Yeah.
they can position and hook the unit on the right corner. So where you have Syndra right now, she can get hooked.
Uh,
So you
okay.
want to put Syndra where the Zoe is because that's the safest spot to be at. Either there or where the Volkaz is at.
Yeah, you should. There is a. So I think as it was before, Zoe here, Syndra here, Vel'Koz here. That would be that's
Ideal.
the
Okay.
best position for my backline.
All right. Sounds good. You can hit play. I want to look at this
Just
Poppy.
swap them around. What?
I want to look at this Poppy if the protector's worth it. It's a pretty hefty tank. Tanking. And Wukong's
Look
tanky
at the
enough that I
shield
guess he doesn't
stacking
need
and
it. Yeah, the Poppy did good. Yeah, I think Bonzolo is right. I think Syndra. It's more of a personal choice. If you want to itemize Syndra defensively, I think it's a good call. Like I would probably go for that. But second best is probably Poppy. I didn't think about the synergy between the Star Guardians. Okay, so we're here. We're moving. Are you wait? Whoa.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm moving.
Kind of confused here. Why are we making a triangle? Okay, we're just.
Oh, wind, the Zephyrs
Oh,
there.
you want to set for a
N
unit in specific? Okay.
and now I'm scouting for what I'm gonna Zephyr.
So I like that you moved it and scouted. Um, just scout before moving it, kind of thing. But you
Yeah,
have the idea.
so he moved his gen,
Uh,
like he moved his, and now I reacted to that and moved my moved her
Nico. Okay, let's see. Did you fight him? No
exactly.
way. You did! Oh, 5 head! Okay, this is really good, my guy. Let's see if you win it, though. I'm hoping you do,
Uh,
but
I,
I don't know.
I think I win it. Yeah.
Look at Vel'Koz over there. Thirsty for mana. Oh my goodness, that Cinder just deleted the world.
Yeah. I think in this carousel, I got the Star Guardian charm.
Okay, let's be honest. You have 64 health to the 22 of the other guy. The other guy is just crying out in a corner right now. Like, now you're just being a bully, man.
And I got gone for level 9 and just put
Okay, so if we
Lulu.
go for level 9, then we just gave up on the Cinder Dream, right?
Yeah, but I still did would.
Okay. No, so, like, in future games, when you're at
Ah,
that crossroads. No, no, we
and now
talked about the hat already. Um, he didn't know what she did. Like he didn't know what Death Cat did, and so we addressed that for future games. So thanks for bringing it up.
Uh, uh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube. I already have like a first part, which is our first time looking at Star Guardians, and he's doing some of the changes that we talked about the first time we looked at the comp, and he's definitely improving. I think he's gotten a couple of first places. I think when we first played together, that was like his first place ever. We didn't even hit Terror
GG.
Show. Let's go. We're so strong. We win.
Yep.
All right, man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty good for a coaching session on that one. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to test out other comps, let me know. If not, then let me know if your buddies are interested.
They are not available. Then right now, they are not.
Oh, that's fine.
They're not streaming or playing.
So I think I'm
And
gonna go hit a couple of games myself.
yeah, so we're gonna do. We're gonna go.
The what?
Uh, tomorrow I'm playing a game and you just guide me through it, like maybe
Honestly,
Rebels or
I would
something.
honestly prefer to not like do the backseat gaming or piloting. I kind of just like
Yeah,
watching the
you would
VODs.
prefer not to, but I want that because I wanna learn something else because if not, I'm just gonna play Star Cards.
Okay. Um, how about this? Can you watch the videos that I sent you? I have a playlist in my YouTube for people trying to learn the game. Check that out, and then we can do another comp.
I'll check them out.